Alright guys, it is August 26th, Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. and I am out hiking today. I'm going to head over to 13er's, Mount Parnassus and Bard Peak starting off on the Herman Gulch Trail, going to the Watrous Gulch Trail. I had to remember those things. I do not know how far this hike is going to be today, namely because the two resources that I used, alltrails.com and climb13ers.com. I didn't see on there, not saying there wasn't, but I didn't see anything on there that said what the exact mileage data was for this trip. So they did say approximately 1 mile from Mount Parnassus to Bard Peak. So that's about 2 miles there total round trip. And then they did mention like 1.25 mile from here, or at least on the Watrous Gulch Trail to where I actually get to Watrous Gulch before I start heading over to the peak. So I do have my GPS with me today, so hopefully I can get some good data for you guys as far as the trip goes. And as you can probably tell, head elevation already, sucking wind. Had a little cabin fever, haven't been out for a couple weeks, and I could tell actually just driving in how my stress levels just dropped. So glad to be back on the mountains, and hopefully I'll be able to share some really good views and scenery with you guys today. Not 100% sure, but I think that is where I am headed. Absolutely stunning views up here, but as you make your way through the gulch, and I hope I'm pointing to the right section here because I'm blinded by the sun, you can see little cairns somewhere up here, and basically it was straight up there from tree line to right here, and that's the direction I'm heading over there. So be aware, it's sucking the wind out of me. All right, it is 10 o'clock on the button, and I have just reached the saddle up here by Mount Parnassus, and as you can tell, I am sucking oxygen really bad. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I would say I regretfully took the more challenging route to get up here, but it slowed me way down, so I don't know if I have time to get over to Bard Peak today, but have to get back, take care of my puppy. But I do want to show you what's on the other side of the saddle. Look how gorgeous that is. So it was well worth the climb, but I think if you look behind me, that is the trail, or the easier trail, the more moderate trail. So I'm going to go up here to the top of Mount Parnassus and probably call it a day up there until I have to head back. So, but if you do come up that steep face, and I think you can see it in the other video that I had from the bottom there, it is quite the climb, and it's very sketchy, a lot of loose rock. I did pass 2 other hikers, and make sure you give enough distance between each other for the falling rock, because it is a little unsettling. But on to the top. saddle. Fall summit, only 12,500 feet. I gotta head up over to that one. That's Mount Parnassus, and the distance there is Bard Peak. So just Mount Parnassus today. Summit of Mount Parnassus. Route 70 in the background. And Bard Peak in the foreground. Wish I had time to head over there today, but it's an extra hour, hour and a half that I just don't have. So, wow. I will say this. The route I took was a little bit challenging. So, I would probably, in hindsight, look at the fact that where I went up the one trail at the fork there and then came back and noted the fact that I had to turn left across that, I probably would have stayed on that and then just bushwhacked above tree line. I did speak with another hiker up here who's hiked this area before and said that once you're above tree line there really is no trails. Every once in a while you'll catch a glimpse of something that's kind of worn into the mountainside, but other than that it's all kind of choose your own adventure. So it's definitely fun and it's definitely beautiful, but I think I would have chose the less challenging route, and actually I'm going to go down that way. There's no way I can go down the way that I came up the little rock slide there because it's just too sketchy. So anyway, I made it. It is about 10 or quarter till 12, and I'm going to head down, go make sure my dog's doing okay, and enjoy the rest of the day. So more to come. So instead of going back up this way here over the summit and around that way, I went the way I probably should have came, and down to the base here in the saddle, and then following the valley back over there, and that's Waters Gulch in that area there. So that's where I'm headed to, back to I-70. Better angle of what I had to hike up to get up there. Basically straight up that ridge to the other side of that peak and then across and back down.